Let's say I want to get rid of this guy's head and I want to fill it in with the blue of the background, and I know that if I just colour pick and paint it with a brush, it won't look quite right because it looks too perfect and smooth. So what we can do is we can select the area using the lasso tool. Then I'll go on to Edit, Content Aware Fill. You'll come up with a screen down, and what it's asking is where do I effectively want the information from, and it's giving me the green section of where I want the information from. Well, I want it from the background, but I don't want it from his coat. So what I'll do is with a preloaded brush tool, I'm just going to go over the coat and the hat to get rid of those areas. And you can see once I've got rid of those areas, you can see that it's filled it in with the appropriate background. And I'm going to select OK and then Control D. It's actually created it as a new layer, so I can keep that there. Another tool on the left-hand toolbar is this one. You can shortcut using J. And the first one is the spot healing tool. And what it does is very clever. You're just using the information around. If you go over a section you want to get rid of, it will use the information around just to clean up the blemish or the spot or wherever it is. The second tool is very similar. It's the healing brush tool, but what will happen is it will give you a brush and you will use the option function. It will probably prompt you on Photo P to use a different tool, but the option function will select your source image, and as you colour it in, it will use the information from that area, like so. Using the same tool, but going on the third option now, there is a patch tool. Let's say I want to get rid of his face and make sure it's coloured in orange. I'll use the patch tool to select around the face. And what I can do is it will allow me to click and hold and shift across to where I want the patch to fill from. And the AI will very cleverly set that to make it look natural. Like so. Control and D to deselect. The last tool I'm going to use is the Content Aware Move tool, and it'll give you a lasso, and I'm going to draw around this hat and try to move it so it is placed on top of the floating face. Of course, the more accurately you draw your lasso, the more accurately it's going to move. If I move it across, try to place it on top of the head here. All the best with it. Let me know if you need any help, and I look forward to seeing what you produce.